Yeah, still testing everything with the microphones. Anyway, okay, so the camera. Let's do this over here on this side. Let's make this thing look like it's green. Is that showing up green or is that showing up like a black? It is really dark, isn't it? But it is also, well, it is really green here. But it's a monitoring system, you see. It's really important. And we're going to make sure this is where that vintage electronic stuff is superior. Right here, whatever this thing is, this thing that puts off the sound wave or this dial wave. Okay. Let that dry for a second. Okay, so over here, we're going to put in blue. And I think where we want that blue at. We want that blue right here. We want that blue right here. The reason we want the blue right there, because that's where it's meant to go. And then right next to it, we want the green. The reason we want the green right there is also because that's where it's meant to go. And then the red. We want that red to stay clean, keeping it away from the black, absorbing that ink. Okay, that's the way that goes. And now coming over here, I'm not sure which one I like the most here. Yeah, okay, right here, there's that light. Really not where I want that. I'll highlight that later. Okay, there's that light. Now inside of the there we go. Inside of the meter here, we have this unit. And it's measuring the light waves that are coming. So we're going to come back to this one because we wanted that green to dry. Because if not, it might have wanted to wick into this yellow at the same time. It's okay. So of course it has all of those features. It has the button. It has the switch over here. What color should that switch be? Actually, we have this button here. I like the edge of it to be that color. I think I like, and then I want the rest of it to be the burnished aluminum. course. Over here, people pay lots of money for aluminum parts. They're going to get it right here. Highly male graded in there, but we're going to put a shadow behind it, like there should be. Like so. So that'll give it some dimensions as well with this. Let's pull this out a little bit more here. There we go. Let's square that up a little bit more there. Tighten this up a little bit. Make it look like it's inside of something. Okay. Same thing with here. We're going to put a line right here to give that some dimension. Make that set back a little bit. Same thing here. We're gonna pull this a little bit. Okay. All right. And then this button, what color should that button be? I think that button should be red, right in the middle there. And around it, let's make it, I think around it should be black, but you can't really see that. So we'll say around it is, we'll say the whole thing is red. There we go. That whole button is red. We'll just make this one red too. It'll stand out better. Yeah, now we got to figure out what we're going to do in here. And, yeah, I think let's, put the yellow in there. And I'm just dotting it. I don't want it to pick up any of that kind of doing, so I'm going to be really careful with it. It's picking up that black. I don't know what this is right here, but it's got one. Okay. So now we need to figure out what we're going to do right here. I have an idea that I was thinking something along the lines of a green and a red and a black, but they have to do that on the next one. I'm not sure yet. Let's see here. What do we have for red? It's not really red, is it? Or even pink. No. It's a red and green. See in there. And there's a purple button there's a purple one I can use. Okay, here's light green. Let's see. Let's want like a green like that is what I want. Let's see here. Actually, I like that. Okay. Like that one. And that one there. And black.